Hi there. In this video, we'll talk about one of the most important Playwright features, and that is configuration. Like all the things that we are doing through the CLI and comments, we can create a file and have a configuration there, like what viewport should we use? Should we use run tests in headless mode or headed? Or what browser, and which browser should be a default one, which context, which page, and also ignore some errors, and also the timeout. So basically, Playwright has a default timeout of 30 seconds. If it cannot find a locator or something like that, it will just fail. So in this configuration file, we can change that, and we can basically have multiple projects within that and run like any specific configuration according to our needs. And that is really helpful if we build in the future a large amount of testing, automation tests. So we have global configuration, which we will do in the next video. And we have, so the global configuration is created in a separate file. If you're using JavaScript, you can create this file here. Or if you're using TypeScript, you can create this file here. And then here you can specify the options that you want, like a viewport or something like that. And then let's say here, you can run tests using that configuration, or you can also create projects with, which I will do, and then specify only the project. Besides that, you can also have local configuration as one, and this comes in hand like if you have global configuration but you need a specific configuration only in a file, and then you can use this configuration locally by just writing test.use and specifying something. And that grouping of tests that we discussed comes in handy here too. Like if you want to group tests which will have this viewport, then you can group them with test.describe, add this as a before each, for example, and then it will apply to all other tests. So in conclusion, there are two types of configuration in Playwright: the global and the local configuration. Each one will help, and these are some basic options. So action timeout, which is in seconds, no timeout at all. You can change that, and the base URL, we'll go through this too. The base URL is really good because you don't have to specify the URL in each test. You can just specify the base URL here, and then when you want to go to something, you can just add a slash and the following directory that you want to go, as in here. We'll practice this and you'll see how powerful that is. Then you can specify the browser name. You can specify if you have problem with content security policy and you don't need that, you want to bypass that, you can just add like true here in this variable, and then that will be bypassed. You have this channel, browser channel to use. You can learn more about that here. You have this headless mode, you have the viewport, and you have the storage state, which we will go through. This is basically if you want to save the state, like login state or some other things, and use in other tests. It will be fun, and this will save us a lot of time in the future. So yeah, this is a configuration. Then you can specify multiple browsers here, as I said, is as projects, and you can run then these in the console. And here are some examples on how you can run them. Like you can run npx playwright test and then specify the project. You can also include emulation in the configuration. Like you want to emulate a phone here, like you're building some tests from a mobile device in web, you can emulate it here. And then you can run tests by that project, and it will run on that viewport. So yeah, it has a lot of options, and whenever you will be needing one, you can just come here in the documentation and check for more. But we will go through the most important ones right now, and we will create a configuration file after this video. Thank you.